Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. Here we are. Yeah. Yeah, so what? I took 2 days off. Fuck you. All right? You know, sometimes you just got to do things. It's not like anyone missed it anyway. All right? Did you guys really miss this show the 2 days it was gone? Probably not. And I didn't miss doing it for you either. It was nice to have a break. All right? From you ungrateful sacks of shit that are going to take my free programming, okay, and not even listen to it. And if you do, you don't even appreciate it. So you know what? I shouldn't even be doing this right now. But because I'm a nice guy, here we are. No, so yeah, I think the last episode I did was Saturday. So Sunday was a long day since I was in the wedding of my friend as a groomsman. Got there at 11, hung out. Ceremony was at 3. Ceremony was at 2, I'm sorry. Reception was around 3. Had a great time. I'll leave names out of this, but you know who you are if you were there. It was a good time. And congratulations to the couple that got married. That I'm not going to name. So, after that, came home, watched the Eagles get their ass completely handed to them by the Dallas Cowboys. It was fucking disgusting, okay? It was awful. I fell asleep during the fourth quarter. I woke up sweating and really thirsty on the couch at 2 a.m. Went back upstairs, got another couple hours of sleep. Felt like shit all Monday between hungover and just not sleeping well. And here's the thing, when you drink, you got to sleep more. It's like your brain, I don't know, I guess because you made it suffer because you dehydrated it. If you're ever going to bounce back, you have to, you got to get a lot more hours in, essentially, right? A lot more hours have to be involved if you're ever going to recover. I didn't get the proper hours. I didn't, how come I can't flip this over? 1 second. This is a pain. This phone is just driving me nuts sometimes. But yeah, I'm trying to see what I'm recording. It has it upside down, but I can read upside down. I'm not an idiot, but I'd like it to be straight up, face up when I look at how long I've been going for. And I've only been going for about 3 minutes, okay? Not even. It'll be 3 minutes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It'll be 3 minutes around now. And here's the thing. I'm going to keep giving you episodes. I'm going to come up with some more ideas. I'll be honest, I'm not totally with it. With it as in feeling totally myself as far as today goes. Still, I feel like I need more sleep, more recovery from that Sunday, which is kind of some pussy shit to say on a Tuesday, right? Man, that Sunday really kicked my ass. Yeah, but listen, you got to hydrate. Got to get your head back in the mode of podcasting if that's what you're gonna do. My head ain't exactly there yet, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. What's that mean? That means sometimes you have to get in over your head. You just hit fucking record and see what the fuck happens. All right? For anyone out there that wants to make a podcast, that's pretty much all it is. Hit record and then keep your mouth fucking moving until the allotted or appropriate time expires. Okay? That's pretty much all there is to it. You can't make people bored out there. You just can't. So, Sunday was good. Saturday was a rehearsal dinner. Afterwards, I went to Barnes & Noble, picked up 2 books because I was finishing the one that I was finishing. I was almost done the one I was finishing. You know what I meant. One of which was a biography about Robin Williams. I think that was made in like 2018 or 2019. That was pretty interesting. Well, I didn't finish it, but it was interesting to see it on the shelf. I mean, I actually didn't even start reading it yet. But and this other one that I did actually start reading called The Accountant's Story, which is about, it's written by Pablo Escobar's brother. And he was his personal accountant during the whole time he was dealing cocaine. And this is a very in-depth story. This one was also published, I believe, around 2018, right? If you're asking why I'm burping, it's because I'm drinking a soda. I have to get some caffeine in me to kind of wake up a little bit. Just got home from work. No excuse. I'll keep giving you excuses. Why not? So this book, so far I like it. I think I'm about 100 pages in, maybe 80, but I'm over 50. You know what I mean? A good idea. I'm at a good point to give you guys a half-assed summation of what it's about. But summary. Yeah, Pablo Escobar's brother apparently kept track of all the financial records, and they open up the book saying, I don't want to ruin it for you, but the whole premise, the idea is, hey, these are the things that we believe happened, that the media thinks happened, yada yada. But in the book, he says, listen, not everything's the way that it seemed. Some of those stories were false. He really wasn't a bad guy. Yes, he was a murderer. Yes, he was not Jesus Christ. But you know what? He did a lot of good things for the people in Colombia. That's not the premise. But the point is, if anyone knows, who knows better than his actual brother? Who knows more about him, So he's kind of clarifying some of the myths and legends that go along with him. And let's be honest, he's not sugarcoating it by any means. He knows the dude had his, they had their comeuppance coming. They had what was coming for him coming. They both knew that, right? Didn't finish the book, but I'll tell you guys more about it when I finish it, I guess. But so far, I recommend it. It seems pretty good. What else? What else is going on? I have my sister's birthday this week. Don't know if I should be giving you guys that kind of personal information. Why I don't know why the fuck I should be telling you people anything about my sister. So let's just pretend I didn't say that. But it's going to be an interesting week, I think. So, a month or two ago, I was supposed to go to Fort Lauderdale to visit my dad. And turns out a hurricane came around and canceled that flight for me. So at the moment, he's visiting up here where, in PA, where we are. So he decided to fly up here and visit us for the week. And because my sister's birthday is going on, we're going to hang out. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to see him later today, actually. This evening. Maybe even this afternoon. Maybe that soon. But, should be a cool thing. Haven't seen him in, I don't know, almost a year now, right? I think he moved down there around Christmas time last year. And he likes it. I always complain about the winters up here being brutal. I think they get colder every year. Fuck global warming. It gets colder every year, doesn't it? And this summer was pretty hot, but I didn't feel like I was in Africa. Not that I've ever been to Africa, but I wasn't dying. It was good. It was good temperatures. Sometimes we're higher than others. Sometimes you were sweating. But I'm not completely on board to generally just call it the global warming thing. I think I would agree if someone said, yeah, there's some sort of climate change where it's getting colder and the winter's getting longer and other seasons are going out of whack. But in general, they're pretty much following their months. They're following when they're supposed to come in. It's October right now. It feels like fall weather. What I'm saying here, folks, is that we really don't have to fucking lose our hair over the fact that the planet's dying. Okay? Quote unquote. Planet's dying, quote unquote. Now, yes, I know we're all monsters for putting shit into the air. We're all monsters for polluting and all that shit. And the hole in the ozone layer, we're destroying everything. Well, it gets hotter because the greenhouse effect, and while it's colder just because we fucked up the cycle. And you know what? The polar ice caps are melting. We're all going to be drowning in water because the polar ice caps are getting smaller and smaller. Dude, chillax. Chill out. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Okay? It's going to be... All you can worry about is your life. Okay? Now, if you want to support companies that support the environment, then that's your prerogative. Okay? But the government shouldn't be fucking getting involved. All right? That's just my opinion on that. And I know, Jim, I thought we were going to stay away from politics. I thought we were going to do it. I thought we were too, but I'm running out of fucking subjects to talk about. So here we are. Okay? Yes, maybe some kind of change in the climate's happening. I don't fucking know. All I know is winter keeps freezing my balls closer and closer together to the fact that they're not going to be able to swing in a couple years around this time of year, And that just drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Now, is that just because I don't remember how last winter felt by the time this winter comes around? I'm already thawed off and warm from the summer. By the time winter hits, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking colder than last year. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it doesn't even exist. But the point is, I don't even remember the point. The point is, don't get the government involved. In fact, there should be no government. Okay, you want to get political? We'll do it. We'll do it this time. I'm not even going to tell you who I voted for. That if you haven't figured it out by now, then you haven't been listening to all the episodes. I mean, have you listened to the way I talk? Have you even? All right, never mind. Now, I'm not saying you should just assume that people vote for whoever based on the personality and shit like that, but usually it's pretty fucking easy. All right, it's pretty fucking easy. Okay? Have you ever heard the words "give peace a chance" even come out of my mouth? No, you haven't. This is the first time. Okay? So you could tell which way I lean. All right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it here. But the thing is, we can only do so much damage to the earth. Okay? A fucking comet came down, blotted out the sun, killed every single dinosaur possible, as so we believe, as the legend goes. Mother Earth still survived. Okay? Mother Earth survived a humongous ice age that took out woolly mammoths. The point is, animals used to be bigger, and the Earth used to be, it just adapts and overcomes. Sometimes it's really fucking hot. Other times it's really fucking cold. Okay? And us small fucking humans are not going to destroy it to the point of irreparable damage. Okay? If anything, just like with the dinosaurs, the Earth is going to find a way just to kill everyone. Okay? That's what happened with the dinosaurs. It was like, you guys are too big. Okay? This is what happens when you're too big. Just when things stop growing, you fucking die because you need so much fucking food. It's just not going to work. So, goodbye. Right? It's not going to work. There's no long-term... There isn't a long-term way for this to pan out, essentially. And, so what? Maybe if we do blow the entire Earth up as humans, the Earth itself is going to be fine, right? If anything, Mother Earth is going to be like, yeah, this human thing didn't work out. We'll just get rid of them. That's the only danger. The only danger is we grow up in a world that is uninhabitable by human life. Okay? Because of whatever damage we did. But the thing is, the Earth itself is going to be fine. Okay? So, if anything, stop trying to call it a pro-environmental argument. Call it a pro-human argument. All right? Be like, do we want to really wipe us off the planet that fucking fast? Okay? Do we want to keep polluting? Do we want plastic in the ocean? Because eventually we're going to be choking on it. It's not about the baby seals. It's about the humans. All right? So I think if they made a more selfish argument, they'd be able to sell their environmentalist shtick a little better instead of just saying, yeah, it's the Earth. Well, it's the Earth, and we need the Earth to survive. Yeah, but just put it at the end. Just start at the end. Be like, hey, we need to help us. That's how you get people on board. Be like, hey, recycle, because it's going to help you. Fuck the Earth, it's going to help you. Okay? That's how you sell shit to fucking people like me. All right? You don't sell it to me by saying, yeah, you shouldn't drink out of straws because one time a turtle died. That doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work, all right? Or telling me I should pay for solar power because whatever it is, because of smog and stuff killed a seagull once. I really don't care. It goes in the sky. I live on land. Pollution goes in the sky, and I live on land. I don't give a fuck, all right? And if you're going to blame anyone, blame China. They can't even fucking breathe over there. It's so bad. So the point is, global warming's a scam. Live your life. Be happy. All right? Now we're back in podcast mode. I'll see you tomorrow.